Tonight we begin in Abbeville, where council members have voted to censure their mayor.
This after several hearings last night on complaints made against Mayor Trey Edwards. In the first of those hearings, the citizen claimed the mayor falsified a code enforcement complaint on a business. A voice recording was submitted as evidence. In it, Mayor Edwards seems to admit that the description written on the complaint was not correct.
It has a description of what that I said about Matt, which I didn't ever say. So.
No, I agree with that. So I'll get a copy of it tomorrow.
After that first hearing, council determined there was enough evidence of, quote, improper use of office and resources, end quote.
Then there were two more hearings. Our Maya Payton has been covering all of this, and Mayor Edwards spoke with her exclusively.
Mayor Trey Edwards says that these hearings are a string of retaliations after he started to shed light on the many issues going on in the town. I spoke with the mayor one-on-one about the complaints brought against him. Let's pick back up at the second hearing.
Heated moments directed at the mayor.
You have taken your position and you've turned it into a weapon, and that's disgusting.
In the second hearing at Abbeville City Hall, complaints came from Abbeville Police Chief Nicholas Moore, who says Mayor Edwards filed complaints against local businesses that compete with businesses he has a financial stake in, such as Soggy Bottom Grill House, owned by the mayor's girlfriend. He says in some complaints, the mayor mentioned other citizens as co-complainants.
We can never prove these people actually even exist.
The mayor and I spoke one-on-one at Soggy Bottom Grill House.
I do not own this business. This business is Wendy Shropshire's.
When Soggy Bottom Grill House started and got their alcohol license to serve at their restaurant, surprisingly, I started getting alcohol complaints. It don't take a genius to figure this out.
He also says that officers are routinely being asked to target residents and businesses on behalf of the mayor.
That's not true.
Mayor Edwards addresses the complaints he filed.
What I'm doing is protecting the other businesses in town who are doing right.
Council voted there was enough evidence of conflict of interest and improper use of office and resources. Then during the third hearing, City Utility Director Tim Hall says Soggy Bottom's utility bill is under the mayor's name. He says the mayor never paid a $1,000 deposit before opening the business in 2023.
In 2 years, there was never a message sent stating that a deposit was owed.
I asked the utility director why the account was never disconnected if a deposit hasn't been paid in 2 years. He calls the explanation complex.
The mayor's been cut off a few times. His business is also tied to 2 residential customers, and they are subject to be cut off every time he is.
Well, council voted there was not enough evidence to prove a violation here. The meeting ended with a request to the mayor.
If you had a shred of integrity, you would resign tonight.
But I'm not going to.
In Abbeville, I'm Maya Payton, WYFF News 4.